dear friends, today we are going to teach regarding DNA fingerprints. So far as DNA is concerned, you know the full form of DNA very well. Deoxyribonucleotide acid. So first of all, we have to see the background of the DNA. In the DNA fingerprints, of course, is a unique background. The body cells contain DNA. You know earlier that each cells have got certain amounts of DNA. Approximate 99.9% of DNA between two human beings the same. That is only 0.1 DNA is different, and this is the remaining portion of the DNA, and this portion or the remaining percentage is unique for individual identification of the person. So unless identical twins, if the twins are there, then there is no change of the DNA. So far as 3 into 10 raised to power 6 base pairs are there different between two human beings. If we take two human beings, then 3 into 10 raised to power 6 base pair difference is there. This difference help to distinguish the person individually. So mini satellites has got 10 to 60 base pair long of the repetitive DNA, shows greater variation in genome. This variation is exhibited in the number of the repeated units, or it may also be called the shutters in mini satellite sequences. So far as satellites is concerned, there are two types of the satellites. One of them is mini satellites, the other is microsatellites. And this was first of all exposed by Professor Sir Alan Jeffreys. The DNA fingerprints is highlighted by Professor Jeffreys. So if you want to take the DNA fingerprints, what we have to do, there are certain steps upon which we have to act. First of all, extract of DNA. You know, DNA is there in the cell nucleus, then extraction of this DNA must be there so that the remaining portion may be purified. Humans sample like blood DNA can be obtained. Generally, the DNA sample is taken from the blood, but it can also be taken from the skin too. So far as Saddam Hussein is concerned, you know that in order to get the distinguished body, dead body of the Saddam Hussein, America has used the skin DNA, saliva can also be taken, bones. So far as the bones are concerned, they are also having DNA, hair and skulls, etc. So these are the places from which you can get the specimen of DNA. Molecular scissors, which is called the restrictions enzyme. So with the help of this molecular scissor, DNA can be cut according to our proposal. 1,000 of the pieces you will get if you cut the molecule of DNA having a variety of in length of the DNA. Then after the loaded it into the wells at one end of the gyrus which is porous and which acted a bit like sieve. Gyrus is there which act as a sieve to screen the DNA. Electric current is passed according to the proportion, and then the DNA which is negative generally is pulled out. So these pieces of the DNA are pulled out by gel, as a gel. It is generally used as a template plate. Electric current is passed, pull the negative DNA pieces from the gel, and shorter pieces and longer pieces be available there. Shorter pieces will move earlier, while the longer pieces due to the weight will be collected slower. Electric current switched off. Then after DNA pieces separated as per the sizes, that is the longer size and the shorter size. After shortening out the DNA pieces transferred or the blotted out of the fragile gel. The fragile gel will be there. It will be transferred on a rubber piece of the nylon membrane, or it may be of the cellulose, nitrogen cellulose too. And then after it is unzipped to produce the single strand of the DNA. Nylon or the nitrous cellulose matrix is there, is incubated with the radioactive probes, and these probes are small fragments of the minicellulose. Then after the attached probes visualize exposing under the X-ray or the laser, more than 30 dark bands will be appear there on the screen, and where the DNA is labeled. Then after the comparison can be done with the help of this method, you may distinctly recognize the right one DNA which you want to find it out. So the modern DNA profiling is also called STR analysis, in which the STR, that is short tandem repeats. In the old process, VNTR, variable long tandem repeats were used, where mini satellites were using, while here in the modern technology, microsatellites are used. Nowadays, modern technology for DNA fingerprints is used, according to which this DNA profiling is called STR analysis. STR analysis with the help of microsatellite instead of mini satellites. So microsatellites have got 2 to 5 base pair only, so the small pieces are possible and can be repeated many more times. So that is the most advantageous outlook. Step 1, in which the extraction of DNA from given sample. Earlier it is already mentioned that the sample can be good if the blood sample is taken. Instead of blood, skin, hair, bone can also be taken. Then after, no molecular seizure, restriction endonuclease is not used there. But instead of it, PCR, that is polymerase chain reaction, is taken place to get the many copy of a specific STR sequences. Now this is the procedure which is done automatically under the control of the computer. Small bits of DNA called primes. So this is the definition from prime. Primes are then now labeled with a specific color fluorescent tag. So this can be done with the help of computer. Then after, the separation according to the fragment size is done. See, some of the fragments are long, some of them are small. So according to which the separation is done. Then these fragments are selected and then passes through the laser to glow a specific color, upon which the color matching can easily be done and can easily be judged whether the DNA fingerprints are amicable or not. Only one person in every 10 million will have a particular STR profile. So as far as the whole world is concerned, I know that the population have got only 7,100 millions only. So it is a very small quantity comparing to the 10 million. So no observed in the whole world. So far as the principles upon which this DNA fingerprints is being done is one of them is repetitive DNA. That is, identifying the differences in some specific regions in the DNA sequences. Then the repetition of such sequences is done. It is called repetitive DNA. Then density gradient configuration, centrifugation. During the centrifugation, those which are light will be somewhat up, and those which are heavy will be at the bottom. So far as the large pieces of the DNA sequences are concerned, they may get themselves settled down at the bottom. DNA is categorized by the bulk DNA, which form a major peaks. In the fingerprints, you may observe that the major peaks are there, and they are formed by the bulk DNA. So far as the small DNA peaks are concerned, then they are minor, and small DNA peaks are formed by satellite DNA. Satellite DNA of the two types, one of them is mini satellite DNA and the other is microsatellite DNA. In the new procedure or the modern procedure, the microsatellite DNA is used there. And earlier, Jeffrey has used the mini satellite DNA for the fingerprints. These sequences do not code any protein. So, protein is there, but these sequences do not code any protein, but they have got the more importance in forming the human genome. They show high degree of the polymerization, polymorphism. Polymorphism is the morphism which is created due to the certain repetition of the segment of the sequences. It's a very useful tool for fingerprints. The polymorphism is a tool which is very useful in fingerprinting nowadays. Polymorphism, that is variables at genetic level. That is variation which is found in the at the level of the genetic formation, and it is called polymorphism. And it arises due to the mutation. Mutation is always taken place either in somatic or in the germ cells too. So, and this polymorphism is inherited, and this is the base for the DNA fingerprinting. PNTR, the full form PNTR is variable numbers of the random repeats. Earlier, Jeffrey has used earlier I told you that mini satellite DNA for the repeated DNA, but then after some changes have occurred, and in which the